bros and fanboys and fangirls as always. Takas Dinky Kamoys and Tony Free 2011 Eric K. Wolverine. As always, you guys in the wrestling news and source channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, BShoot Brady on Odyssey, Rumble, Parler, any social media platform site, as always, you guys could think of. So today, this is the only one that was brand new. It's about 6-8 hours ago. Xenoblade Chronicles. I haven't talked about anything since like 2019 about Xenoblade Chronicles. Besides, last year, 2020, earlier this year when Pyre Mythic got into Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's like the last thing I remember talking about Xenoblade Chronicles, the sequel, though, part 2 of that. But one of the actresses, ironically enough, I didn't know this till earlier today because I've never been a fan of the show. I never watched any of it. Hopefully you guys don't shut them. It's been around since the 1940s, 50s, 60s, I think. Way back in the UK and London, England times, I guess. Doctor Who, the series. I heard it for the past couple of years with the whole get woke, go broke shit and third wave feminism, SJW, cancel culture shit. All that disgusting toxicity bullshit fans. Unfortunately, it made it worse. So I'm kind of glad I never got into Doctor Who. I bet the one from the 1940s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and the one after I was born in the 90s and 2000s is probably a lot better. But it is what it is. I was going to do a little, as much as I don't really give a crap about the game, but Gamora for Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be in Fortnite. So I'll probably do that news tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. So there's that. So, got a credit's due gaming ideology. I know this is like over a week old, but it's been a super slow-ass day in the UK video game news industry stuff. I was going to talk about Oculus Rift Part 2, Oculus Rift 2.0 as well, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. So I got big thoughts, views, and opinions on that mother effer. So, yeah, so let's begin. So this is Xenoblade Chronicles 3 may be in the works right now, according to what is actually recently. I totally forgot to put this normal, of course. According to what is revealed by one of the game's original voice actresses. And this girl was in Doctor Who and I think one of the Star Wars things too, I'm serious. And I think a few Netflix movies, but I never even knew who she was until she did the voice of Melia, because I actually played the game only 2 years ago in 2019. It's a super old game. I know it's for the Wii now and Wii U. Those consoles are pretty much dead at this point, but it is what it is. So it says, as reported by VGC, Video Game Chronicles, of course, Jenna Coleman, who voiced Melia, or Melia, I don't know. The way the British Australian people say they call it Melia. In the original Xenoblade Chronicles series, suggested there's another entry in its earliest series in the future for a fan video called June. And this, I guess, what this chick Jenna Coleman said. Gotta give props to this chick. Big time. So it says, it was throughout my voice acting and I did it. God, when was the first game? 10 years ago? And it was so long ago. And I did the pre-Doctor Who days, and when did they come back? I don't know why the fuck she's talking English. Like, I think she's like originally from England. She was born and raised in the United Kingdom over there. So they got different structures of talking the way they do original European English to the one we talk about here in the United States. I fucking guess that's the reason why that's happening. Well, let's move on. Before pausing, publicly known, I don't know. Yeah, I think they're all going to do another. I'm not sure I'm allowed to say that, unquote. Hopefully she wasn't, because she would have lost her job there. She would have been screwed as a voice actress. This one's a lot more shorter. So it says, the latest entry in Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition released last year on Nintendo Switch. This is just an edition. What's that ass edition? So, yeah. This edition. The game is really the best way we learn to experience it. As if Dave emphasized his review on it, says, quote, while Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition doesn't quite look like a new game, with the remnants of the Wii design clearly showing, everything else about it must stand shoulder to shoulder with modern JRPGs. The Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition has an explosion story, enchanting worlds and dramatic cutscenes, and lots of the hearts. If you're a JRPG fan and haven't played the original Xenoblade Chronicles yet, you own it to yourself, giving this game a try. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 has not yet been announced. I can fucking talk right. We'll keep you posted as much comes in, so stay tuned for the latest. Yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. I actually found out, like, last year, everything was earlier this year when Pyre Mythic was released. So I never even played the sequel for it, but I was watching a bunch of, like, old video game, like, movie cutscenes from it, from this dude, Little Gamers Playground. I'm not sure if he's still around. I think he is. I watched the whole thing from there. It was like about 6-8 hours. Of super long ass freaking cutscenes. That means the game's got to be really long as hell to beat. Yeah, I remember watching a lot of it. The voice acting was super perfect. The freaking story was really fucking amazing. I loved it. That's one of those things that if I ever do play something on the Switch again, if there's a Xenoblade Chronicles 3, it comes out, I want to play part 2 first before I get to part 3. And even some of the shit made me cry at the end, too. So that's saying a lot. Oh my god, this is beautiful. That freaking music, like the one you listen to hopefully in the background, it's really, really top-notch good shit. I really hope to God it ends up being super good, too, because this shit looks super, super amazing and well done. Well put together. So this one comes from Clash Points. I know it's like 8 days old, super ancient now, but I still wanted to talk about it because my boy, I'm going to say his name in a super long time, Proto Mario Man. He talked about this the other day. I'm surprised he did because I saw so many other people talk about it last week. I'm super late on this one, but I still wanted to give my 2 cents on it. Let's get play Overwatch music. I guess that's pretty much the only thing I known this dude for. He used to play a lot of Overwatch shit, and I guess League too. And then he started to do a reaction video, so it is what it is. I used to call him the clone version of Ninja, except he was from Canada. So it says, XQC is ready to take in the Olympic Committee to court over Twitch suspension. So, aka, he wants to sue the crap out of the Olympics, even though they just finished like 2 days ago, or a day ago, however long it's been. So it says, Twitch streamer Felix XQC, I'm probably going to butcher his last name. I never even learned his real life last name. Langle. So willing to take the Olympics Committee over his court suspension, but my boy Proto Mario is way more rougher on his ass. He called him a fuckboy piece of shit. That's literally what he called him. I'm not calling him that because I don't watch the dude like all the time. I only heard about him once in a while here, but let's move on. So it says, after getting his Twitch channel suspended for the 4th time in his career, it probably got back by now. Wouldn't be surprised. I think he started as esports player, and then he started doing Twitch, I guess, for full-time work. He decided to push back against those responsible for his suspension. His latest infractions involve him streaming highlight videos from the Olympics. As a result, the Olympics Committee has issued a copyright strike in a stream. Ooh, that's really bad on his part. Twitch acknowledged that the copyright strikes, the Olympic Committee's claim, which then resulted in XQC's ban. However, the Twitch streamer is popular and known for GRPG anticipation fights. So there is that. I didn't know that. Unfortunately. He felt that his suspension made him excessive. While most of the DMCA claims led to a 24-hour suspension, his lasted for 2 days. It says, quote, I talked to my team, XQC says on stream, and was like, can you do anything about this? 2 days sounds like a crazy amount of time for this. But other streamers are saying, such as Asmongold, says, agrees that this ban has been a bit excessive, although his gripe on the DMCA itself. After some deliberation, XQC decided to counterclaim against the DMCA compliant. That sucks. His quote, this is a transmissible content, explains Langley. This is fair use. Meanwhile, the streamer is known to be, and he might be putting himself into dire waters. He's aware of the potential court battle becoming one that could cost millions. His quote, this XLA, he says it'll get crazy. Whether or not XQC will do end up in court battle against the Olympic Committee, we'll yet to see. If it does happen, it will surely bring XQC to one of the forefront of mainstream media news. Oh yeah, big time for sure. And the streamer may benefit from the exposure if he does win. It will be a big win for streamers, and it might even lead changes into stream platform rules. The rules and regulations, oh god. It might be more benefit for Amazon, and just be more George Orwell in 1984 fucking communist fucking Marxist bullshit crap that they're gonna fucking pull on Twitch and Twitch Prime. That's gonna be a bitch. That's gonna be still kicking the nuts for a lot of people's freedom of speech. That's really, really gonna fucking suck. And it'd be good for him because he's gonna get millions of dollars out of it. But for everyone else that's the smaller, tinier streamer, just a little guy, or a smaller YouTube content creator like me, it's gonna be a bitch. Hugely. But anyways, last but not least on that part, I do want to say this. Good luck to him if he does decide to sue the crap out of him and he wins. And this is the same, I think this might have been the same dude that got in trouble with the face clangers because he did cryptocurrency or CSGO lottos like 2 years ago in 2018, 2019, and then again in 2021. he found himself in a lot of drama with that. I know I did agree with him on his other stuff, with the bikini streamers and all that shit, the whole Twitch beta, pitch meta things about the girls doing the bikini stuff, and a lot of this ASMR, like softcore prawn shit. I agree with them, and that's fucking bullshit. It's crap, and these women need to fucking stop that crap and just do it on their OnlyFans instead. I agree with them on that part. Other than that, I disagree with them on the rest of the stuff. But let's get on to the last part. This is going to be very, very, very funny. I wanted to see this for the longest time. So, never thought in a billion years I'd talk about Jeopardy in this channel. Ever. I remember when I was a 90s kid, I watched it a little bit on and off here and there, and that, Wheel of Fortune, and Price is Right were the only three I ever watched. Probably other ones that are game shows that are big out there too, but it wasn't really my thing after I was in, I don't know, middle school, high school. I kind of got bored of them. Especially in high school, I give zero flying shits about them by the time I was high school. I was so fixated on anime and manga and video games way more at that point. So I was like 2004 or 05. So, this comes from, there's a Tyler, Devon Isles. I'm only going to read half of this thing because it's actually a short one, but I'm just going to put it long. So this comes from, this is amusing from Vulture. I was going to read it from movie.net, but you got to pay money for those ones. I'm the Toronto Star, so fuck that. I'm not going to pay for them. I'll leave it down below if you want to read it. So this is on Tuesday. Someone who is near Ken Jennings was reported to be a frontrunner of Alex Trebek's Jeopardy! Executive producer Mike Richards, a man who's ushering an astounding amount of 2,000 for Dick Cheney's Energy the Game show. For those who aren't familiar with the name, Richards has been a long television personality's original game show hosting stints, however you say that, includes a revive of The Pyramid in 2012. Very evil, Freemason, devil-worshipping, Antichrist shit there, in my personal opinion. Early August, A Classic Beauty and the Geek. Oh, that's old. I remember that. Before getting the Jeopardy payroll in early 2020, you may also recall that he served one of the show's numerous guest hosts this year's prior to... Oh, I can't say anything of that. While serving as a producer for The Price is Right, it's a lot of real bad, spicy, fucked up crap that happened to harassment. That's all I can say there. Although he was dismissed as a defiant before the settlement was reached, so what do the finance users on Twitter.com say about this? Chad McWhiterson fellow said, they swiftly, unitedly have been inspiring to watch. You guys can read all the tweets down there. It's a lot of super funny ass memes on this motherfucker. But anyways, the overall thoughts using He's supposed to be a black dude, I think that's supposed to take it, but then this white guy. I'm not gonna say getting the whole race ethnicity shit. I don't know if he was a race piece of shit or not. Only God knows. Actually, Yahweh Jesus does. Some of them are funny as hell, the memes that they came up with this fool, man. I mean, it sucks if he did do harassment and spicy evil crap to women. But it is what it is anyway. It's all good here for now. I'm out of here. Links to script box down below. Cartoon on side. I'm done. Like I said, XQC wins this. This shit goes mainstream media. It goes all over the world. I'm not sure if it's rigged or if it's real. Hopefully it's real, but if it's fake, it wouldn't shock me. The world is a stage sometimes, so be careful what you watch on mainstream media, dinosaur media, bullshit news. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fingers, as always. Tacos and Nikki Komodos. I will see you when I see you guys. Good day or good night. Wherever you are at the universe out there, stay more for your content channel, including video gaming industry news, anime news, internet news, Sort 2C drama news, and of course reaction videos once in a while. And that's it. Peace out, my sauerkraut. Ladies and goodbye. I'll see you awesome people on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm going. I'm out. Stay safe. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.